going on, guys? This is the SS Ultimate Goku back with another video. We're back once again.
We're
another
here.
Week.
We're here. You're in back now.
Week 7. Predictions here on the NFL Beast Picks. Frank, SS Ultimate Goku, and the Reigning 48 Kyle.
The Buffalo and Butte to any of you wing show aficionados.
It's an interesting week. The bye team, Bills, obviously, are the one bye team. Who are the other ones?
Great question. When I'm done taking selfies like a whore, I'll tell you. NFL Week 7 bye teams, there's only 4 of them. All the good teams are out of action this week. Buffalo, Los Angeles, Minnesota, and Philadelphia.
I don't know if Los Angeles is that good.
Well, the Rams are defending Super Bowl champions, to be fair. You've got to give the credit there.
Well, yeah, but, yeah.
They were good enough to win the Super Bowl last year. Whether they're doing it again this year, the talent still exists.
All right. Well, with that being said, with those bye teams, next, let's get start right into it. NFL Prime, which we're recording this late this week, but it is as of tomorrow, the Thursday night football game, and that is the New Orleans Saints at the Arizona Cardinals, 8:15 kickoff.
Would you believe it if I told you the Arizona Cardinals are a 2.5-point favorite?
I believe it.
I would too, because New Orleans has 5 starters missing again.
Yeah, so I think that might be why they're going with that. But, I mean, favorable game, I think, at least. I mean, I think a lot of people are saying it's not going to be... I think it's better than the last 2 games. I think this is a pretty good, decent match.
Let's hope.
Yeah, because on paper it is. It's on paper is, I think, a much better matchup. And hopefully it'll do good.
What are your predictions?
My prediction, Winston's not starting, right? Or is he?
Jameis should be back this game.
He should be.
But they still... I mean, it says Andy Dalton, but I'm pretty sure Jameis is healthy unless they've decided that they're not going to play him.
Yeah. It's tough. I could go either way. I don't know. I think the favorable with Hill, Tyson Hill, they're still using him as a pretty good weapon. And, I don't know. I just feel like it's favorable for the Saints. I think we go with the Saints here on this. I think it's going to be, I'm going to go 27-23.
Well, the good news is, if you're a Cardinals fan, they play on Thursday, which means there's no possible way that Kyler Murray can be playing on a double XP weekend this weekend. So he'll be less concerned about video games. It'll be a Thursday night. He's got enough time this weekend. They have a long week. He can play some video games Saturday, Sunday. I'm going with the Cardinals here. Their first game with DeAndre Hopkins back after his suspension. Granted, yes, they don't have Marquise Hollywood-Brown anymore, but they did also just go acquire Robbie Anderson. So they got 2 new receiving targets for him.
But we don't know exactly what's
They
going
have
to
2 receivers, though.
Well, yeah, but they got the new receiver in the trade.
You're right, but they also got... They've got a receiver who's a stud back in the lineup for them for the first time in 6 games, off of a questionable drug suspension, most would say.
Yeah.
I'm going with Arizona 24-14.
Okay. Next, we have the Cleveland Browns at the Baltimore Ravens. I'm assuming the Ravens are the favorites?
6 points.
Okay. Yeah. Predicted that one. Okay. I believe the Ravens will win the game. Cleveland are kind of on and off, and they really right now, they don't know what they want to do right now because they're still waiting for their quarterback, who's got his own problems.
Well, that sure was rude.
Hey, it is what it is. But anyways, so the Ravens, I think, will win 21-7. I think the Ravens get it done.
Before I put my foot in my mouth, I want to look into something here. Let's go to research. Alright, so they look like they're still pretty steady against them. Come on, wherever you are, Cleveland running backs.
Their best chances with Nick Chubb.
That's what I'm looking at. All right, so Baltimore is actually in the bottom half of the league against the run. Baltimore's the bottom half of the league against the run. I don't want to go this way, but if it means it can separate a potential another game here and continue to shit on Lamar Jackson, we're going with Cleveland.
Interesting.
21-17. Yet another fourth quarter collapse for the Baltimore Ravens.
27. You said 27.
I said 21-17.
Oh, 21. Okay, 20.
That'll be. It'll be. I'm gonna say this. It's 17-7 going into the fourth quarter, and the Browns scored 2 touchdowns on the ground to win that game.
Wow.
Because John Harbaugh. Is that John? Is that Jim?
Yeah.
What Harbaugh?
That's John. That's
John Harbaugh, Greg Roman. You're terrible.
Oh, come on, not the head coach.
Yes.
He's been there that long.
And
man.
he's clearly not got a grip anymore. Oh, my quarterback's struggling. What do I do? Let's sign him a 35-year-old wide receiver. What the French toast? Baltimore's cracked. And you know what? The best thing that might happen for them is if Lamar leaves. Because if Lamar doesn't leave,
well,
they're literally
they have the franchise tag though. So.
But if Lamar gets extended,
yeah,
they're literally going to do the same exact thing they did with Joseph Flacco. They're going to overpay for an undervalued quarterback that had one good year.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I mean, a lot of the negotiations go into Lamar too. I guess. What do you mean?
Lamar wants stupid money.
Well,
Lamar
yeah, that's what I'm
wants,
saying.
Lamar wants top quarterback money.
He
wants the number one quarterback money.
Yeah.
He's declined higher.
And also doesn't help with Deshaun Watson's contract as well.
But he doesn't deserve it.
I don't think Watson deserved the contract he got.
Watson's a scumbag. We're not talking about that.
But I'm getting the point. I get your point. But I'm saying.
Well, all I'm saying is it's the same thing. They're going to make the same mistake.
But do you think they put the franchise tag on him at the end of the year though, or they let him walk?
No,
really, you don't.
You know how much franchise tag would be worth?
What is it?
Upwards of $50 million.
Because it goes by position.
Yes, it goes by the top 5 positions, or the top 5 contracts by position averaged. Yeah. So you're going to be around $50 million for a year for a guy you're still not sure you want to extend to that money. Like, at least I guess that's the plus sign. It's not like he's a running back. Okay, cool. Running back, you're going to get $8 million on the franchise tag, but you still have another year where you don't have a future confirmed. Quarterback, you're going to get paid no matter what you're doing. $50 million is enough to cover you in a lifetime.
Yeah.
But Lamar's just not.
He's a good quarterback.
Lamar's a great player. Very below average quarterback. He cannot make all the throws.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm in the middle.
On to the next.
I'm in the middle with him.
Haven't been since year 1, and I'm not changing now. A friend of mine who's a huge Ravens fan. I have a friend of mine who's a huge Ravens fan, and I had an entire episode when I was on the 2 point still, where I spread out what the issues with Lamar going forward would be and why the Ravens are better off not extending him. 2 years ago, he defended me. This year, he's now telling me, you were right, I was wrong. That's a Ravens fan. I brought pure facts to that. You know what the problem is? That MVP year? You know how many fucking teams that... sorry. You know how many teams that they played?
It's mainly because, year, the MVP year was because people know how to figure him out. Figure out his offense.
No. Nothing to do with that.
What do
you know how many defenses he played that were bottom 10 in the league? That year, the Bengals were in the bottom 10, so you got them twice. The Browns were in the bottom 10, he got them twice. I'm sorry, I think I went by bottom 15. And he played a grand total of 4 of his games against teams that were in the top 15 defenses.
Yeah. And
he threw a combined 6 touchdowns in 4 games. He threw the remainder of his touchdowns against bottom half of the league defenses. It's not that he was that good. He was playing defenses that already were bad that couldn't scheme for him. When he played talented defenses, they found a way to stifle him. Tennessee at the time, Buffalo, even that year. Or no, it wasn't Buffalo. They got...
Yeah, Buffalo weren't ready yet.
No, it wasn't Buffalo because they didn't play him that year.
Yeah.
New England had him that year.
I know Kansas City played them, but in the regular season, but yeah.
New England got him that year, but Kansas City falls into that same thing. Kansas City back then, in terms of past defenses, was bottom 10.
Yeah.
They were bad, and they allowed him to score 3 touchdowns.
Yeah. I know.
I did a lot of Lamar hate, and it's finally backing me up and making me look smart.
Yeah.
Next team.
But yeah, let's get to the next team. We were talking a lot about the Ravens here, but anyways, Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yep.
Carolina Panthers. I'm assuming
Tampa's a 10.5-point favorite.
Really? Damn. I mean,
Carolina has no.
Well, yeah, I get that, but I'm still with the way they played. You know,
I don't want to talk about that. That cost me money. I might have won 500, but that cost me more money.
Really?
Yes.
Oh wow! Like that.
I thought they were. I thought they were going to blow the Steelers.
I was shocked it was even competitive. I mean, even if the fact that the Steelers won, I couldn't believe it. But the fact that they were leading most of that game, I was seeing like the scoreboard. I was like, holy.
Tom Brady is lost. He's not the quarterback. We're seeing the end of 3.
Also, the guy came off the bench too. The Trubisky.
Mitch Trubisky. We're seeing the end of 3 quarterbacks who've been in the league 10+ years. Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers not going anywhere.
Tom Brady and Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson going. Aaron Rodgers ain't going anywhere.
Aaron Rodgers.
No.
Aaron Rodgers is going to retire at the end of this year.
I don't think he will.
Done. Gone.
I don't believe that.
Do you see the body language on the field?
Aaron's body language has always been his body language.
It's horrendous, and he looks even worse.
Predictable.
Okay, well, Tampa Bay, Carolina.
What do you think?
13-7. Tampa Bay. Ugly game.
I think I'm going to give a little more points there for that, but I think it is an ugly game. I'm going to give it 17-3.
Listen, I have no faith in Tom Brady
Buccaneers.
when he can't beat a Pittsburgh team missing 7 starters. And Carolina's defense is better than Pittsburgh's. Carolina's defense is only as bad as this because they can't stay off the field. So, I have no faith for that, but Bucks and Bucks, got it.
All right. Next, we have the Atlanta Falcons at the Cincinnati Bengals. Bengals favorite?
Our 6-point favorite.
All right. I'm going to say the Bengals win. I don't know. It could go either way, but I just think Bengals win. I'm going to give it 23-17.
So the Bengals fought their way back very well against the Saints, and that's the only reason I'm really kind of pro-Cincy here. If they would have dropped that game to the Saints, I think I would have gone Atlanta. I'm going to say it's a lot closer than the 6-point spread. If I had to play it with the points, I'm giving Atlanta the 6, and they'll cover. I'm going to say it's really close. 21-19 Bengals. Atlanta's played good this year. Atlanta reminds me of what Detroit was last year. They have some pieces, but they're not here. They're still here. They're going to have a fun game, but they're not here.
Yeah.
Listen, I'll say something that infuriates you.
What?
I'm more concerned about the Lions on Thanksgiving than I am about the Packers on Halloween Eve.
Ugh.
Honest truth.
Packers will get it done. They're going to get it done against the Bills. I will be there live to see it.
I want to let you know for your birthday, I'm going to frame a photo of Sauce Gardner wearing the cheese head he took off a fan at Lambeau last Sunday.
Wait, there was for the Jet fan?
Yeah.
I know there.
No, not a Jets fan. Sauce Gardner. They played in Lambeau, did they not?
Which
the
game?
Jets and
oh yeah, that was in Lambeau.
Yeah. Sauce Gardner, the young rookie cornerback who's been phenomenal.
Yeah, Lazard took it off.
Yeah, but he took that off a fan, and Lazard took it off him after he was pissed off because they lost. I'm framing that picture. Go Sauce, go. So what are we on here?
Detroit Lions at the Dallas Cowboys.
Dallas is a 7-point favorite.
And they should be. So
Dak's the starter. I'm sorry. How many interceptions did Cooper Rush throw?
Well, one of them.
No. How many?
He got hit with one of them.
How many?
Hit 3.
Yeah. Yes, that's all we needed to hear.
Oh, man.
All we needed to hear.
So, you said they know for sure.
Dallas is a 7-point favorite, and Dak's listed as the starter on here.
Okay, well, I still. I think Cowboys. I'll just go with Cowboys. I think I don't know what to expect, but I'm just gonna say, things off here. I'm just gonna say 20-17.
Let's say Detroit 28, Dallas 17.
Oh, you're going.
I've got a lot of faith with Detroit.
Yeah, you're just going to create even more controversy.
Had nothing to do with that.
Dak Prescott.
Yeah, that's fine. But you have Dak coming off of 4 weeks rest. You've got a team that's been with a mediocre quarterback. Dak's going to come in red hot. The defense doesn't scare me. And Jared Goff and the Lions, who've been missing 2 stud players, are coming off a bye where they should be healthy. I truthfully think Detroit's very good. So,
next we have the New York Giants versus Jacksonville Jaguars. Jacksonville's the favorites?
Yeah.
Well, what's surprising?
3-point Jacksonville's a 3-point favorite, and the Giants are 5-1. I'm going with the Giants. I like Trevor Lawrence. I like the Jaguars. The Giants have been a very good team. The Giants have been a fun team. Dude, the Jaguars lost the game to the Colts this past week. I know. That makes no sense at all. Giants, all day. 24-17.
So the Jacksonville Jaguars have been on and off. I've been noticing this trend with this team, and I'm gonna go with the Jaguars here. I think they're going. They screwed up against the Colts, and I think they're gonna get back on track here. And they've been kind of unpredictable, so I'm gonna go with the unpredictableness here, and I'm going to say Jacksonville wins. I'm going to say it is 27-24.
All right, next game.
The Green Bay Packers going up against the Washington Commanders, and I'm assuming the Packers are the favorites. We got to be the favorites for this damn.
Packers are a 5-point favorite.
And we should be more, but they're cutting us off because of how embarrassing we're against the Jets
and the Giants.
No, well, in the second half. We looked like crap last week. I said to hand the ball to A.J. Dillon, the truck, and then he fumbled the ball. Had a block punt. Just no rhythm going on with the offense. The defense in the first half was dominating them, held them to 3 points, and then they just couldn't stop them anymore, and offense didn't get going at all until it was too late.
Who's your quarterback, though?
Stop. Aaron's the quarterback.
He's hurt.
No, he's not.
He's been in the injury report with the thumb injury.
He's got the thumb, but he's going to play with it.
He could. That was his throwing hand.
Brett Favre played with a throwing hand for 7 weeks in 2003. Don't you remember that?
Okay. Listen, if they can't win this game, you should probably take all your jerseys and burn them.
I'm not burnt. No,
if they can't beat the Washington Football Commander skins, then there's a problem here. There's a big problem here. I'm gonna say this right now. Packers win this game. It's a snooze fest. They don't get the offense right, but it's 17-7 Packers.
Also, we're missing Randall Cobb. I think the Packers are going to shit on them. I think we're going to win 28-0. Packers. Go, Pack, go. In wake of playing the Buffalo Bills, which I will be there for it.
I can't wait till someone picks your cheeseball ass up and throws you out of the
stadium. I've been there 2 times, like 06 and 14.
I don't know how people haven't fought you yet. Next game.
They're too busy being drunk.
Dilly.
Next we have the Indianapolis Colts at the Tennessee Titans.
Did you call them the Tennessee?
Tennessee Titans.
The Tentacle Titans?
No.
Titans are a 3-point favorite.
I mean, we call them the Tennessee Oilers.
Nope.
That's what they used to be called.
Nope. That was Houston.
Well, no, they were Oilers.
No,
that
was Houston.
Year. Yeah, and then they moved, and they were still called the Oilers.
No.
Yeah, they moved for like 2 years. They were the Tennessee Oilers, and then they changed it in '99.
Titans are a 3-point favorite.
Okay, I'm going with the Indianapolis Colts. Matt Ryan played pretty good last week. Finally, I guess he was trying to redeem himself for how crappy he played against the Broncos and won.
Didn't these two also just play each other?
Probably.
They did. What the hell?
27-12.
Who were the schedule makers in the NFL this year?
Roger Goodell.
The Colts have had 5 divisional games in the first 7 weeks. Who in the... Roger Goodell needs some pair of eyeglasses. You'd think Ryan Pisner's making these schedules.
27-14. Indianapolis Colts wins the game. What do you think?
17-13 Titans. I could not give a flying shit about this game. I don't like either team.
Okay. Now we're at the 4:05 game. Houston Texans at the Las Vegas Raiders.
Raiders are a 7-point favorite. Both teams coming off a bye.
Yeah. I think the Raiders win. I think they're the better team. The Texans are a rebuilding team. They're not going to be good this year, and I don't. Raiders, they in their losses that they've had, they've only lost by a couple points too. So I think it's more favorable for the Raiders to win. I'm going to say 28-10.
More questions than answers on this, but we're going to take a look anyhow. So, this is... I'm going to tell you right now. If you're a fan of football and a fan of high-paced action, this is not the game for you.
Well, yeah.
I mean, Dameon Pierce is who the offense goes through in Houston. Vegas isn't really good at stopping the run, but Josh Jacobs has been who the offense has gone through in Las Vegas. Houston's 32nd against the run. That was going to be what changed my mind. We're going to go Vegas again. Josh Jacobs goes for 2 touchdowns this week. Book it. Book it. Book it. And, yeah, Raiders 24... Raiders 24, Texans 16.
Okay. Next we have the New York Jets. Taking on Denver Broncos.
Remember when you used to love the Jets?
I like the Jets, but I'm pissed at them right now. They beat the Packers.
Jets win. Broncos are a 1.5 point favorite.
That's not very favorable.
I took the Jets money line. I just put that down when we were on the air.
Oh, wow.
Jets win. Jets win by a lot.
You think it's going to be a shutout?
No. 31-10 Jets.
I got the
Sunshine.
I got the Jets, too. I think the Jets will win the game. The Broncos suck. Russell Wilson
is a fraud.
Though he did throw a touchdown pass last week, and I was pissed off about that as well.
Same, I traded him.
No, but I would have won if he didn't throw that touchdown pass. So, I'm really pissed at him more, because he actually did something positive that didn't benefit me. It cost me a game. Cost me my fantasy game. Yeah, I'm gonna have the Jets win. I'm gonna have them win 30-17. Jets win. Kansas City Chiefs at the San Francisco 49ers. 4:25 game.
This is a blowout.
For who?
Oh, the Chiefs. Zero faith.
Who's the favorite, though? Kansas City?
Yes, by 3.
Okay.
Zero faith in the Niners whatsoever. I don't have faith in him with Trey Lance, but I still don't have faith in him with Jimmy Garoppolo. 28-13.
Oh.
No, 28-13 Niners. Or
Kansas
Chiefs.
City.
Yeah,
Chiefs.
them. Those guys.
Yeah.
The ones that wear red and yellow.
Red and white, you mean?
No, they both have red and yellow. That was a joke, Frank.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Who do you got?
I got the Chiefs as well. I think the Chiefs will win. 32-17. I think the Chiefs blow them out as well, in a way.
Did you say 32?
32.
That's an interesting number. Very interesting number. Frank's getting to 3 field goals, 3 touchdowns, and a safety somehow.
Hey, it can happen.
Sure.
2-point conversions, too.
That would be even wackier.
Well, yeah, but now it's more common to get 2-point conversions since the field goals or the extra points are moved back.
Carry on.
Okay, so the last 425 game is the Seattle Seahawks versus the LA Chargers. And I am imagining that the Chargers are the favorites.
Chargers are a 6-point favorite, indubitably.
Yeah, unfortunately, they will have no fans at their home game.
12th man travels well, but Geno Smith's the quarterback.
Well, yeah, but then also either they'll have the road team there, fans there, or it will just be empty seats.
Yeah, that's called the Toronto Maple Leafs game.
You gotta move on. You gotta go back to San Diego.
I'm going Chargers. 28-14.
I also think the Chargers will win. I'm going to say it is lower than that, though. I think it is going to be.
How low can you go?
I think it will be 17-10. Chargers.
The abysmal Sunday Night Football game. The Pittsburgh Steelers and Miami Dolphins. The Dolphins are a 7-point favorite.
Tua's playing?
Nothing known.
Oh.
Haven't announced anything yet.
Oh, I thought he was expected, though. That's what I heard. But maybe they're just trying to, cover their asses, I guess, and not say he's a starter until, literally kickoff or something like that. Well, Steelers should probably be in the Buccaneers. Are they putting Trubisky in, or are they putting the other guy?
I mean, he practiced today, so probably Pickett.
Pickett's still playing? Okay. I don't know. I think... Man, I don't know what the starter is, so I'm going my basics on here, but... I'm just going to guess here. I guess the Dolphins. God, I don't know.
Wiz Khalifa once said, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow.
It depends on who the quarterback is. What are you thinking?
No, I'm going Steelers.
You're going Steelers?
I'm going Steelers because I think it's even better for the Steelers if it's Tua. You know that dude's going to be gun-shy back-to-back weeks where his brains got scrambled like eggs? I'm going to go Steelers. The Steelers played the Bills decent. I think Pickett looked good against a good Bills defense. It's in Miami at night, so they aren't going to have any of this bullshit where they can try to exploit the heat.
Well, apparently they said that the stadium was structured like that.
Which is a way they decided to build the stadium. You don't think they knew what they were doing when they looked at the way that the sun positioning was and what most 1 o'clock games would be?
Well, I mean,
how often are you going to play a 4 o'clock game there? That's the only time that you're not going to get hit with sun on that side of the field.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I mean, they could argue, well, if you get in the cold weather, then it's home field advantage. So I guess that's their logic too.
Yes, but the problem is in the cold weather there are such things as heaters. Yeah. Literally, Miami's got a way around that. They don't put fans on their side of the field, or they put just fans and no cooling units. Yeah. Because if they don't put a cooling unit on their side, they don't have to put one on the other side. That's the NFL rule. Yeah. It's got nothing to do with structural stability. It's
I know, it's insane.
Screw you, Miami, you scumbags. It's going to take some dying of a heat stroke.
And you said the Steelers were winning. What was your score?
I don't think I gave a score. 21-10.
21-10. I guess I'm just going to go with the Dolphins, but I don't know. I don't feel that confident.
Flipper's going to get flopped.
Is Flipper still around?
Maybe. The Dolphins live like 30 years. As Darius Rucker once said, I'm such a baby, man, the Dolphins make me cry.
I mean, they haven't won a Super Bowl since black and white television, so...
They were undefeated in the 70s.
Well, yeah, but...
They had color TVs in the 70s.
Oh, I guess. I don't know.
What do you think, the 70s were the Stone Age?
Well, some of that stuff was they were still using black and white at that time, though.
My grandmother was using black and white in the 90s. Didn't mean it didn't exist, or color TV didn't exist.
Well, color TV had been existing since the late 50s.
Exactly, so it wasn't
It wasn't common, though.
Monday Night Football. Chicago Bears.
Well, let me give my score first.
Damn.
I'm going to say it's 23-20. Dolphins. Now, Monday Night Football. Chicago Bears at the New England Patriots. Patriots the favorites, right?
8-point favorite.
Yes. And we got Zapdos starting.
Let's call it. His name is Bailey Zappi.
Yeah, but that's his nickname.
No, it's not.
Yeah, that's what they're doing on the internet.
No, it's
Zapped. I'm being serious.
No, it's not.
I'm being serious right now.
I like Bailey Zappi, and that's a bad nickname.
Well, this is coming from a Patriot fan too, though. That did it.
That's a terrible decision. So what? We have Zapdos and Strawberry Fields forever? Like, is that what we're... I don't know who's starting. They're probably better off if it is Bailey Zappi. Let me put it this way. If I was an NFL GM, and I already had a talented crew, and I had a good quarterback, if I had Aaron Rodgers as my quarterback, and I knew he's at the end of his rope because he's old and he's going to hang himself soon, I'm drafting Bailey Zappi in the 3rd round this year. I thought he was that talented.
Problem is this is not an older... The quarterback they have right now,
You're right,
is not an older quarterback.
But it was a nice benefit for New England to have that as a fall plan. The reason he didn't go as a first rounder is because he played absolute no-name talent. He played
Was he
for
like
Western...
was he like in the MAC or something?
No, he played for Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. They played low-end... They played lower competition than the MAC.
Okay, yeah, well, that makes sense.
They're a low D1 school. And you know how many touchdowns he threw last year?
Was it like 27?
62.
Oh, well, yeah.
5,300 yards and 62 touchdowns.
College of the
Yeah, but that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous stats. I don't care what division you're playing in. Carson Wentz didn't do that when he was playing top on D2. Neither did Trey Lance.
Yeah, not bad. So I'm assuming you're going to take the Patriots, though, right?
I would take it no matter who's a quarterback.
Yeah.
Just because the Bears have not played offense worth shit. Justin Fields is better. Justin Fields is the only open field you're going to see all game because nobody can get open and nothing else happens. So, Patriots go to 4-3. They start to revitalize a little bit of this season. Still probably going to come around 500, but yeah, no matter who's the quarterback, Patriots. 21-10.
110. I also think the Patriots will win. I think it will be... I think it's going to be 31 to 14. I think they
Blow them out.
blow them out.
All right, I think that
Is
it.
That's the last game. So yeah, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell for all the latest contents. If you're watching on my channel, of course, obviously.
If you're watching on the website,
subscribe.
hit the button that takes you to his channel where you can watch it from YouTube, and then hit the ding 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 bell, then the whoo.
Yeah. And you put your the sponsor.
Shout out to our dude Kyle at Chicken Dippin'. Chicken_dippin' on Instagram or chickendippin.com. Use code 716 for 15% off your order. That takes it directly to let them know that we sent you. But until next time, you keep on spreading those wings and spreading those legs. Is this not that show? Okay, you bring us out.
Well, yeah, you got the shirt right there.
I do have these. These are wonderful shirts.
Yep.
22 in the back.
Yep. So, yeah, guys. And then I think you covered everything.
Yeah, I think I covered all my stuff. We're good for this episode.
Yep. So that's about it, guys. I am the S Ultimate Goku. He is the Reigning 48. We're out of here. Peace.